Hi, welcome back to the Busy Mrs. YouTube channel. My name is Rebecca, and this channel is all about cash stuffing, couponing, saving money, and all that awesome stuff. So today we are going to be doing the first cash stuffing of September. So this is from my first paycheck of September, and we'll go all the way through the 15th of the month. And I'm doing something a little bit different this month with our childcare expenses, and I'll explain that as we go. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to count the cash that we have to make sure we have the right amount to stuff into our envelopes. First, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. $51, $52, $53, $54, $450. We got lots of 20s today. Let me get them flipped around. Oh, awesome. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. 520s. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80. $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45, $50, $55. I don't seem to have enough space today. Let me make some more room. My hundreds are a little out of frame, but I'll just have to be how it is today. Am I zoomed in too much? Okay. How's that? Okay. And then in ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we had 55 in fives and 10 in ones. So we have 17.95, and that matches what I have here on my plan. All right, first up we have childcare and preschool, which we are going to skip for now and come back to. So we're going to start really with groceries, which is $350. So we've got 200s, 250s, 220s, a 5, and 5 ones. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 320, 340, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So we have 350 in groceries, which is about our usual amount. We tried to go down to 300 last month for each pay period, and that just was not enough. The prices are just way too crazy to go down that much. So we're going to try back at 350. Okay, next we're going to do eating out. 300s, we're going to do 100, 3 50s, 4 10s, a 5, and 5 ones. Okay, so we should have 1, 152, 253, 310, 320, 343. Nope, messed that up. Try again. Okay, 150, 250, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yeah, don't know why that took me so long, but there we go. 3 Wait a second. This is supposed to be 300. Let me try that again. I think I have too many 50s. I do. That was my problem. Whoops. Let's try that again. All right. 100, 150, 200, 250, 260, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we would have been looking for that $50 later. That's why I make sure I count and double check what I'm actually supposed to check. Stuff. Whoops. Okay. All right. Moving on, we have fun, which is getting 2 20s and a 10. Household is getting, oh, no, I skipped miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is getting 75. So we're going to do a 50, a 20, and a 5. So 50, 75. That's going to go in. Whoops. Y'all, I am all discombobulated tonight. Okay, so this is going in fun. And 75 is going in miscellaneous. Okay, there we go. Sorry, y'all. It has been kind of crazy. We ended up changing our daycare situation, and it's just been a crazy mess getting my son back on a routine, and plus the start of school. My husband's got football games coming up. I've got my first middle school football game coming up this week. We are both band directors, so we both got lots of things going on. I am 35 weeks pregnant as of tomorrow, so I am very exhausted and got a big old case of pregnancy brain. So you'll have to bear with my counting mistakes, and hopefully I'll find them all as we go. All right, so we did fun, we did miscellaneous. Next, we're going to do household, which is 50. So that's 20, 2 20s and a 10 for 50 in household. Okay, personal is going to be 25. And Charles Anthony is getting 50. And I decided to do 2 20s and a 10. We were not budgeting quite this much for variable things for him, but for some reason he has been more expensive recently. So, and maybe that's just a part of inflation, but we decided to go ahead and up his budget a little bit. Oops, sorry. Camera issues. Okay, we should be good now. All right, next I'm gonna get out our sinking fund binder, and we are going to stuff the rest of this cash. Oh, side note, really quick, I do not carry all of these envelopes with me all the time because that is quite a lot of cash. I will only take the envelopes that I think I will need for that day. I usually carry my miscellaneous envelope, but like I don't carry my grocery envelope around with me unless I think I'm gonna stop at the store. If I end up stopping unexpectedly, I will either put that expense on my credit card and then I'll go back and take the money out of the cash envelope later, or I'll use cash from my miscellaneous envelope and then I will pay it back from my grocery envelope later. But I do not recommend carrying around all of your cash envelopes all the time. It can just be kind of dangerous, and if you lost your wallet or it got stolen, you could be in big budgeting trouble. So just be careful with that. All right, getting out my sinking fund binders. We're going to start with our variable sinking fund binder. This binder has categories that we go into off and on. There's no like set amount that we have going on here. It's just we know expenses are going to come up, so we try to put extra money in here as we can so that we can pay for those expenses. Okay, so first up we're going to put $50 in Charles Anthony's envelope, and I have these trackers that I made out of scrapbooking paper that I will update off camera just to save time. but I should now have $50, $70, $80 in there. So we just spent a bunch of stuff on my son. We just bought him a mattress last month, and he had a birthday over the summer, and we had a bunch of back to school expenses that I was not expecting. So we are now trying to beef back up this envelope for future expenses. All right, and the only other one in this binder is going to be our household category, which is here, and we're going to put 25 there. A 20 and a 5. Okay, so in household we have 1, 20, 25, 30, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 146, okay? All right, then we have our annual binder. This binder has sinking funds that have more of a due date and that come around about once a year. So for example, or have a due date. Okay, so this one's not coming around every year, but we have our baby's coming soon, so we've got that. That's been saved for a while. Maternity leave is already in the bank. We've been saving that for a while. Termite fee is due in October. That's already saved for. We have a vacation that we're trying to take in December, where most of the money for this is already in the bank. Christmas we've been saving for a while. And this time we're going to put 85 in here, and this should bring us to $600 in here, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so 50, 70, 80, 85. Okay, I also have these money placeholders. So $200 that of this money is already in my savings account. And I need to condense this down again to a $500 slip. Let me grab one of those to show you. So I really need to switch this money out. So I'll put this $500 in the bank so it is safely put away, but I still have representation of it in my envelope. So I have these for sale in my Etsy shop. They're printable, so you can print them either on cardstock to make them durable, or you can print them on paper and laminate them like I did. You see how it's shiny? I laminated it at home. So these are printables that you can get in my Etsy shop, and my Etsy shop is linked below. Okay, so we have 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 580, 590, 95, 600. I'm going to keep this for now, and then at the end of the video I'll come back and I will condense that down, write down how much I'm going to be putting in the bank, and put the right condensing cash fillers in here. Okay, next we're going to be putting a good chunk into our HOA dues, because these are due in January and I feel like we're kind of behind on this. HOA dues is getting 75, so we're going to do a 50, a 20, and a 5. Okay, so now we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 45, 50, 55. Nope, that's not right. Let's try that again. Or it shouldn't be right. It should be 150 total. Let's try it again. Okay, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 150, 155. What did I do here? Did I grab too many 5s? I don't know what I did. If I figure it out during my editing, I'll pop it up on the screen. but I had 75 in here, and I'm adding 75, so that should bring me to 150. So let's try it again. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 45, 50. All right, that's what we're gonna go with. Hopefully I'll figure out what I did. Again, I'm just gonna peg that up to pregnancy brain and move on. Okay, so that is all for that. Now I'm starting we're gonna go back to the variable sinking fund binder because I'm not sure where else to put it. So because we're starting something new with childcare, we were for a little while paying for childcare by the month, but now we're going to be doing it weekly, and we're going to be paying 2 different places. So the money's actually going to come out of the first paycheck, even though I will be paying weekly throughout the month. So what I decided to do is I'm going to add these envelopes to my sinking fund binder. Okay, and I owe first childcare is gonna get 500, and I'm doing 100, 4 20s, and 4 5s. Okay, so I do have an extra 5 somewhere. I'm gonna have to figure out where this goes. Uh-oh. Okay, my phone had low power on notification, so I hope that didn't mess my video up. Okay, yep, I have an extra $5. I'm not sure what happened there, so I'm gonna have to go back and figure that out. If I can figure it out while I'm editing it, or by the end of this video, I'll either say it at the recap at the end of the video, or I will just pop something up on the screen while I'm editing it. Honestly, it's $5. If I can't find where it goes, I will just put it back in the back to bank envelope for now, and I'll figure it out later. Okay, so that's gonna go for 1 childcare. And I will use this to pay weekly throughout the entire month. And then same thing with this preschool. Every week I will pay weekly throughout the whole month, but I took the original, like the initial amount out of my first paycheck because that's how I have the money planned out in our budget. Okay, so I'm going to try to figure out what I did weird with this $5 bill. But thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions about cash stuffing or budgeting, please put it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love for you to join my journey and hit that subscribe button and follow along. And I think that wraps it up. Thanks for stopping by for another video. Catch you in the next one. Bye.